Mike bring you into their world. It's not just chickens and the Angus herd. So take off your boots, relax, and go beyond the ranch.
Hi guys, welcome back to this is Beyond the Ranch. I had to think about where I was for a second there. My name is Mike, this is Erin, and hanging out with us is Carrie, who is the third person in our happy trio. I was going to call you a third wheel, but not really, because you do more work than a third wheel could do any day of the week. But we do have Carrie with us. We're coming off the back end.
It's like the worst intro.
Isn't it though? I didn't have any chance to think about it because I was moving cameras around and trying to figure out microphones up until about 2 seconds before I got a chance to push the button. I did have something else planned, but it went out the window.
You had a plan?
I did have a little bit of a plan, not a major one, but I had a little one. But anyway, we're really excited for you guys to be here. Way more excited than can be really expressed on a PG-13 rated show. Carrie with us, Erin, myself, of course, and of course you guys here hanging out with us. If you're new here, be sure to let us know. We'd be very happy to say hi to you. And thank you very much to JP Merrick for the super chat about an hour ago, $100 super chat.
You're just really early.
It just rolled right on through. So thank you very much for
Thanks,
that.
JP.
Thank you to our moderators for being here as well tonight. Matt Fensel, Zach Hewitt, Bill the Tractor Man, Lori Habel, and of course William Dunn. I'm not sure who's here or who's not because I haven't had a chance to look and see yet. So thank you very much, you guys, for keeping us all on the straight and narrow. Carrie, take it away.
Well, I'm on vacation still.
So technically, you've had the whole week off.
I have?
Which, honestly, like, how hard is this job, really?
It's not hard at all.
Is it more work having the week off, or is it more work coming to work?
It was hard staying away.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
I work really hard when I'm here.
Yeah, and you work really hard when you're not here.
I do.
Because you're still here sometimes. Right?
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
I like being here.
So do I. That's why I keep coming back to it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean...
It's not because you live here?
No. Might have something to do with it. Carrie is here to tell you about a new project that she's been working on. If you haven't heard about it, you can check it out on our website, OurWyomingLife.com. Carrie has been the queen, not of the double wide trailer, but of the wild ranch.
You're just digging a hole.
I'm good at that.
Borrow a backhoe or...
I would need a backhoe.
Do you
Gary's
need-
out of town right
you
now,
need
so
to-
I don't have any backhoe.
Oh, so you can just go borrow the Mini.
I'm sure the keys are in it. If not, I know where the keys are to his house now, so I'm good to go. All right, so Carrie has been sewing wild rags for... How long have we been doing this?
Since
I put them on
1st
the...
of December.
It's 1st of December.
When we went to...
Is that right?
Yeah, when we went to Omaha, I was in the car updating the website furiously.
That's right. You were. That's right. So over that time frame, we've had a few different designs that have come and gone. Are there any designs that just are gone? Of
Yeah.
The wild rag? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, depending on like what we can get for material.
Gone.
Okay. But there wasn't any that was like just like we're not doing this ever again.
Yeah, the lightweight solid blue one.
Gone.
That
That
one.
one was
The
awful.
lightweight
awful.
one
That
is
so
no
bad.
longer. Yeah, that was bad. We might do a solid blue, but it won't be the lightweight satin one. That was just not great.
All right, really quick, I gotta reel this back in because we gotta explain what a wild rag is, and then we'll get into what you're doing to contribute to the Our Wyoming Life family. She does a lot. Don't get me wrong, but
Good job not digging your hole.
I'm trying to climb my way
Because
back
I'm
up.
gonna
Somebody
start throwing
stop.
dirt in on
Toss me a step
top.
ladder. But this is actually your thing. I mean, Erin doesn't make them. I don't make them.
Well, hey,
She helps me cut.
I learned how to cut fabric.
You did, Laura. What are you doing?
I'm turning up the heat. It's cold in here.
Yeah, you do help make them. I don't do anything.
Could you cut the fabric?
I looked at the fabric. I did that. All right, so.
Oh,
so
that's
Carrie,
the main level. No, attic. Turn up the attic.
Are you okay?
No.
Let's just hold on a second. We'll let Erin get her poop in a group.
Hey, I'm just turning up the heat.
All right, Carrie. This is our microphone because we're sharing a microphone. So
I have my own.
you do. You're special. Can you explain to us what a wild rag is? What goes into making a wild rag? How do you pick the fabric? What size they are? How much they cost, and where they can find them?
WyomingLife.com.
It's all on there. I'm out.
Or-
Peace. See you later.
At the farm store.
Right.
Normally they're 36 by 36.
Size.
Yep.
Inches.
Yeah.
We have extra large ones.
For
Online.
extra large people.
Yeah. Mike's he needs a ladder.
I'm gonna have a drink. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that'll help.
This is one of our.
Oh, turn up your mic. Can you turn up your mic?
Carrie's
I'm
mic?
sorry.
Hold on a second. Maybe. Yeah, hold that. Talk into that.
Okay. Is that better?
We have multiple microphones, but it was what?
This was kind of a last minute.
Last
was a
minute.
last minute addition.
Yeah, hold that closer to your mouth. That works. Okay. What is a wild rag, Carrie?
A wild rag is a piece of satin or silk that you wear around your neck. It helps hold in the heat.
It's a
A
scarf.
neckerchief, scarf.
Erin's downplaying it.
I have never worn a wild rag. I've had scarves that are like cotton or knitted or whatever, and I'm like, ugh. But I love my
For
wild
someone who
rag.
doesn't like wearing a coat, you'll wear a wild rag. Don't know what's happening here. This thing is quickly spiraling out of control. We're 7 minutes in.
Yeah, no,
Lost all control.
I like my wild rag because it doesn't feel claustrophobic
Okay.
because it's satin.
Thank you, Zach.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate
What's happening?
so many things. Anyhow, yeah, Carrie, you're great at sewing. You used to quilt in a former life.
Yes.
So
So it's something I could do.
yeah,
I
we all have
ordered wild rags. I thought, why am I ordering them from somebody when I could make them? And if I'm buying them, other people are going to buy them. Why aren't we doing this here? So we talked about it and we started offering them from here.
Right.
We source them from the United States. The fabric is sourced from here.
it's from a small business in California.
Mhm.
They print their own fabric.
Yep.
So we're supporting a small business. We are a small business. We make them. We up here in the attic.
Right over there, actually.
Yeah, it's it makes my brain work to like cut fabric.
in a different way.
Yeah.
Right? You have
Oh,
to visualize it.
Yeah.
Why would it be hard to cut fabric in a square?
Because it doesn't come in a square. You have to make it into a square. It comes in this giant long piece
Okay.
that is not 36 by anything. And you have to make it 36 by 36. 36 and a half by 36
Well, don't
and a
give away
half.
all the trade secrets here. Apparently, there's a smidge for error.
Can you demo how to wear one? Can you go get one
I think
that's
she has
already
one in her
done?
hand.
Well, I
Well,
don't
it's
have,
not
these
done.
aren't- none of these are finished.
Okay, do you want to talk about these before you take them away?
I'll talk about them.
Oh, okay. Erin's going to talk about them.
Seems like wild rags are part of the Ascot family. This live stream has a Patreon live stream filter. Yep, totally. So we got
We'll
some.
explain why that's happening to you right now.
Thanks for shoving all this.
In just a few, actually.
We got some new fabric. These are not done. They're not finished. Hey, thanks JB for the super chat. Appreciate
hey, thanks,
it.
JB.
So this is one of our new prints. See, this is not obvious. So this is 36. This is not 36. 44. Carrie's going to show us how to wear one. But this is one of our new prints. I'm going to take one of these because I like this one. This is also one of our new prints. Very bandana train robbery feel.
It's got that handkerchief look to it.
It's so, in person, this is super shimmery.
It's
like
super. Look at the screen. It is super. That's really hard to say. Super. It's very
yeah,
shiny.
they're all satin, so we don't have any silk and we don't have any flannel, but they're all satin.
Why do satin instead of silk or cotton? Is that a Carrie question?
They wash really well. Oh. They wear really well. The color doesn't fade. And they feel like they don't feel super, like, I'm a claustrophobic person. Like, I went into Menards the other day and I had my hood up and I had a coat and I had a wild ring on and I, like, almost vomited because I couldn't get out.
So that one is a peach skin.
It's a what?
The fabric is like a peach skin satin, so it's much more buttery feeling. It's not as silky.
Do you know what
feeling.
butter feels like?
I don't feel butter.
What do you feel when you feel
It feels silky.
I feel this one.
This feels
Oh,
satiny.
yeah, look. Oh, there's a difference.
Yeah, it is. There's a difference. This is satiny.
This
is
one's buttery.
This
it?
is
We do
silky.
cut it on a mat with a rotary cutter.
Yeah.
One at a time.
And then, this is my favorite. I'm entering my old lady fabric era. I want this one.
Okay.
I want this one.
You can have all the things. You're the boss.
I literally paid for
I'm fairly certain you paid for these, so
And I want this one.
we're showing you these so you can't even have them.
Get it this week.
So we bought these, and then you guys went to New Orleans. And
then
I had the best of intention to get all of them done while they were gone to New Orleans. And I got none of them done.
I
while
love
they
all
were
of these.
in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And they were back for a week. And then they went to Larry for most of a week. And I got none of them done while they were in
What did you do while we were gone?
everything else.
Here you go.
Okay, so
Have all your fabric back. Thank you.
Carrie's going to show us how to tie a wild rag.
This is actually a finished one. So
Do you want to sit over here? Would that be easier for you?
No, just
You sure? Okay.
you're fine.
I can go do something else.
So when they're done, they have a finished edge. You wash them with light colors and then either hang them to dry or dry them
Poor
cool.
Mike. He's not.
Matt,
What?
he's fine. You can wash them and then either hang them to dry or dry them in a cool dryer.
A cool dryer, like a dryer with flames on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Or
a cool
just,
dryer.
like, way chill or whatever, you know.
A chill dryer.
I always fold mine in a triangle.
That is a triangle. We explained this in the last video what a triangle was. Triangle. We did.
You're right. Yeah, one side longer, two sides equal. Triangle.
Well, that's not all triangles. Some triangles are all
It
wonky.
is a normal triangle. Not a nice side.
All right, so she wraps it around her head there, folks.
Then you tie a knot.
And I just tie it in a square knot most of the time.
Not a triangle knot? Just saying.
Gosh dang it.
It's been a long day.
It has been a day.
There you go.
And then I hide my knot.
It's always a good idea, especially in public.
I wore mine out the other day.
Did you really? Rebel. That's it? Now, there are different ways to tie this thing, correct?
Yeah, there's a buckaroo knot. And you can always tie it a fancy scarf way. You can tie it however you want, but that's normally how I tie mine. The idea is to keep yourself warm. That's
Right.
the idea behind a wild rag or a neckerchief or whatever you want to call it.
All right, so there we go. That is the wild rag. And they are available on the website. Put Carrie to work. If you would like a wild rag, she will be happy to make it for you. All these come right off your sewing machine, right over there.
Yep, and we make them all right here on the ranch. This is the Rust brand.
You can hold it closer to the camera if you want to, so people can see the brand. It just looks like a bunch of dots from here, but I guess depends on how big your screen is.
You can see what it is.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it. It is Carrie is actually off until tomorrow, so if you want to duck out, you're more than welcome, or you can hang out, whatever you want to do.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever we want. Do you want me to leave?
Quick poll. Time for a poll.
Oh, can you make a poll?
We should start a poll.
Okay.
We're gonna put this poll on. Somebody set a timer
Oh
for
gosh,
5
what
minutes.
if this hurts her feelings?
What if this hurts?
It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm good.
Should Carrie stay? Oh look, everyone can learn how to spell Carrie's name.
Should Carrie stay for the live stream? All right. So now it is up to you. Should Carrie stay, or should she stay, or should she go? It is up to you guys. You guys can vote, and we'll set a timer. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Somebody set a timer for 5 minutes. Thank you.
Can you make one or some a little larger for my head? Yeah, we have extra large ones. Not of all of the different fabrics, but we have some that are extra large.
So also, really quick, while we have Carrie here, just in case she gets booted, she gets voted off the island. You are becoming a part of our newsletter as well. If you don't get our newsletter, head on over to the website, ourwyominglife.com. It should pop up, ask you one of those annoying pop-ups that says, do you want to join our newsletter? If it doesn't, just scroll down to the bottom. There's a link to join the newsletter. Carrie has been submitting recipes for the newsletter. You've done a fish taco recipe, and you've also, what was the last one? Brisket?
I did brisket and I did pork carnitas.
Pork carnitas?
Carrie's picking up my slack.
Well, she said it. Carrie is
Should
picking
Mike
up
stay
Erin's
or
slack
go?
by...
Yeah, start that poll.
We can start that poll. I can leave. It's something else to do. I'm sure I can go find something to do. You guys can just.
No, you
hang
can
out.
stay.
I actually offered before we started. I said, "Do you guys just want to go do this?"
I don't know how to run all the buttons.
Well, I can run buttons. There's not that many buttons. Are we just waiting for the poll, or what? I'm guessing.
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence. I'm guessing people will say that she.
A single stock of direct-seated Jared says.
The words.
You scroll too
You
far.
scroll too far.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where am I going?
Keep going.
Up?
That I should hide the
There you go.
knot.
Right there.
Okay. Am I supposed to read this?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were reading it. $10 super chat. I have a silk pillowcase, a stick of butter. This sounds like a weird.
And I'm
kid
not
thing.
sure what to do.
And I'm still not sure what to do. Well,
Do whatever makes you happy, Jared.
yeah. Whatever makes you happy.
There's probably a place on the internet for whatever.
If there's not a website for it, there soon will be. All right. Let's talk about what you guys did today. I'll take control of this. 10:45 this morning. On. I would love a description of your day. Or I can ask Carrie. If you want me to ask Carrie, I'll ask Carrie. But I'm
I
giving
haven't
you the
drank
chance.
anything during the live stream.
I'm giving you the chance to set up your own narrative here.
You just go ahead.
No, I'm not saying I wasn't there. I'm not saying a word.
Get your shovel.
I'm not. It's a short shovel, number one. One of those little tiny ones. So, 10:45 a.m. Sunday, March 5th, 2023.
Yep.
Where were you?
Well, I departed the ranch.
Good start. All right, any detectives in the audience that would like to take over here?
No, not since 10:45. Since
How long did it take to drive to town, Zach?
11:15-ish.
Yeah.
11:30.
11:15-ish.
I was gonna say 11:30.
There's a restaurant in town, and if you're ever interested in having brunch with the girls, you could join them there Sunday, 11-ish,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
It's called the Rail Yard. And now people are probably going to show up next week. But
Cool.
that would be fun.
I can go next week too.
We alternate. There's a couple different ones that we go to, but every once in a while, we brunch on Sundays.
Right.
Because we're bougie ladies who brunch.
Brunch does not ever end. This is the interesting thing about brunch. When you have breakfast. Eventually, you finish breakfast and you get to work. You have lunch. You take a break to have lunch, and then you get back to work. At dinner time, you get done with work, and then you have dinner time, and then you have dinner, and then you go to bed. Brunch never ends.
Well, yeah.
It just starts.
Yeah.
What is she?
On
boss.
vacation.
She's the boss.
True.
Hey, I do what I want.
It is Sunday. It is the day of rest, or the day
Hey,
of brunch.
I
I think it
ordered-
says that in that book.
I ordered groceries before I went to brunch, like a responsible adult, and have a plan for dinner, and I even already pre-cooked dinner.
And I did night chores.
Yeah.
You did.
Do you post to Australia? Yeah.
Yeah, we can't send beef or
Oh.
beef, pork, or
Toast.
beef jerky to Australia, but T-shirts and all that kind of stuff. Yes,
Wild eggs.
wild eggs. Yep. All right. The general consensus. I'm going to end the poll. 7% said
Oh,
that
you can stay.
you should go.
Cool. Can you be back
93%.
7%. Who are you?
Oh no, 6%. Sorry, somebody snuck in there. 6%. 179 votes. I don't know. Somebody do the math there. Tell me what's 6% of 179, and Aaron or Carrie will take down the names, and somebody will get a nasty cram at some
Raise
point.
your hand. Who
your
said
hand.
Carrie should go?
Well, Manny, I'm sure. All the moderators, they were like, "This is too much damn work. Get her out of there." That's probably about it.
Whatever. I'm hilarious.
Well, nobody's voting you off the island.
Well,
It was me.
make that poll. See
See how many people vote you off? I don't think you want to know.
Yes,
I don't
we
wanna
do
know.
ship clothing
No,
to
do not put
Australia.
that up there.
Put what up there?
Do not ask.
It's fine.
Should I ask that question?
Nope.
That is a horrible question to ask.
Yep.
I'm
do
gonna
not do
I'm
it.
gonna put this right here. If anybody has any trouble hearing either one of us, just let me know. I'm a lot louder than Carrie is. Aaron's louder than all of us. So at 11-ish, the party started.
They had bottomless mimosas.
For only $12. The waitress quit coming to our table.
Is it like when you go to, let's say like Red Lobster, right? And they have all you can eat at Red Lobster. Eventually, they kick you out.
No, they just quit coming to your table.
Did they stop coming to your table?
They stopped coming very frequently. And every round they changed the glasses.
Yeah.
Were they
I
changing
think-
the volume of the glasses?
No, but one round it was like a champagne flute, and the other round it was like a white wine glass.
Oh, and eventually it was
So-
like a coffee mug, and then like,
They became
here's
like
a paper cup, and
the
then here's a
Dixie
to-go
cups.
cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it was like
Yeah, time for you to go.
not quite
Here's-
that bad, but I don't know if that's. I'm drinking a lemon drop at this point. Yeah.
So
A blueberry.
we got to
Lemon drop.
rewind here though. We got to reel that crap back in because you guys.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
am
ate.
delightfully cheerful.
Nobody's saying you're not cheerful. Nobody's saying you're not anything.
We want Jeff. Jeff, where are
Jeff
you?
would freeze to death.
Jeff would freeze to death.
It is cold here.
So anyway, you guys ate. What did you have to eat? I'm
I
guessing
had-
there was food involved.
Yep.
They have to feed you.
I had a roasted veggie skillet.
And did you have the same thing?
Scramble, I guess is what it's called.
Okay.
Yes, but with no mushrooms, add ham. I had more protein, like a responsible adult
Is that what makes people responsible when they're
who
drinking
brunches.
at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Eggs are protein. I had eggs on mine.
Thank you, JP.
Okay.
He's busy.
Thank you very much for letting us know. So you guys, obviously, when they started giving you Dixie cups and to-go cups, kind of starting to like.
I literally got
like,
no
politely,
to-go
like,
cup.
Like hinting, like, hey, you guys need to go somewhere else. When you leave brunch, where do you go from brunch?
To the liquor store.
This story just gets better and better. Okay,
You've
so
known me for 10 years.
I don't know why you're surprised.
First of all, you're in Wyoming, so liquor stores are open on Sunday at 6 a.m. or whatever time they open. I don't know.
Well, in Gillette, because we have the mine.
Right, shift works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to cater to shift work.
Yeah.
So at the liquor store, which you guys, it was like a liquor emporium. Right?
Not really.
No? Not
We just
good
went to
enough for
Good
you?
Times.
Not good enough?
Yeah, it's
It's
have
great.
A good variety. Yes.
What time did you guys get back to the ranch? And what did you bring with you? I guess that's a better question.
Maybe you should answer that question.
I really don't know.
Why don't you tell your version?
I don't know what time you got back, honestly.
It was after 1.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Wyoming does have drive-through liquor stores, but we went in like civilized adults to browse.
You can't browse at the drive-thru. Actually, I wonder if you can.
I don't think so.
No, you think they start to get annoyed?
Yeah, I think that there's a limit on what you can ask them to bring you. Pretty soon they're like, just come in.
Just get your butt in there. All right, so you went to the liquor store.
Do you want to read that?
Jared's having trouble. So I put butter and a mimosa on the pillowcase. Now it's dripping
Into the pillowcase.
Into the pillowcase.
No one said to do that.
He's not following directions very well.
No.
No. All right.
I think they want to talk about ranching.
We will
So
eventually.
finish your story.
What did you come home with from the liquor store?
Stuff for lemon drops.
That's a vague answer. I think you're right. I think they're deflecting, Dan. I think there's a
But we
lot of deflecting
did.
happening.
We did come home with stuff for
How
lemon
many
drips.
bottles of liquor did you come home with?
Barely enough.
There was a discount if you filled up a little case.
So
Yep.
the liquor store has, you know how when you go to McDonald's and you order
Hey, hey.
four Happy Meals and they say, would you like a drink carrier with that? And you're like, sure, because I don't have enough cup holders in my car to hold all these
Hey,
things.
I'm just looking out for future us. Okay? I brought you stuff too.
I'm not denying that fact.
Who's your favorite college basketball team?
What blows me away is the fact that liquor stores now have drink carriers for bottles.
Yeah.
It
It's
used to
called
be
a 6-pack.
We saved
of
10%.
bottles.
Yeah.
Is this not a new thing?
No. Don't you get a 6-pack of bottles of beer?
Yeah,
With
this
a-
is
in a
6 packs
carrier?
of bottle. This is 6 packs
Okay.
of these.
Here's the reality.
Don't judge us.
I'm not
Here's the-
judging.
okay, no.
I'm very surprised by the technology.
No, here's the reality. Is that the grocery ferry and the liquor store ferry just happens for you. It's just here.
Oh, see.
Okay?
You started this.
So Mike says, "Oh, I'm out." And I say, "Okay, I'll take care of that." So just don't worry about it, okay?
And we talked about this, about new content. And we talked about, like, Fridays we'll do
On TikTok.
possibly.
Wait a minute. Let me go. Who paid for did the business pay for the booze?
No.
No.
Well, if it's content, business should have paid for it.
Well, all the
You're right.
cash that you gave me this morning that you were like, "Here, take all this. Have fun, honey."
And then I paid for
It was all
most of
$1
it.
bills. I stripped hard for that money.
And I paid for some of it too.
Awesome. All right, moving on.
Aren't you glad you asked all these questions?
I'm just very curious about what happens when
There's-
I'm not around.
Dig a hole.
I'm not digging. I'm not doing nothing. Just a wonderful, magical
Just
world.
Scoot, this is nothing.
San Francisco ranch hand Jeff, also our other moderator, who I forgot to mention.
He's not really.
He's not really a moderator, but he likes having the blue wrench. And you know what? He's not here. I can't put a wrench in his hand.
It's nice
so-
that he changed his name.
It is.
Good job.
It's very cool.
Say okay, Mike. Yeah. See, I'm maintaining at a great level.
Honestly, I'll tell you what. Like, I have never been able to maintain for 10 hours.
But it hasn't been 10 hours.
Okay, 8 hours. Pretty close. You're doing great.
I want to hang out with Erin and Carrie. Yeah,
See?
we're fun.
All right, I'm going to leave. You
I'm
guys
living
have
my
a great time.
Hey,
No, you have to stay.
I'm living my best life over here. I don't need liquor delivery. I got my own.
Yeah, because the liquor stores are open before I come to work, so I can swing through on my way to work.
She has never, ever, ever done that.
Who hasn't?
I'm trying to save face here.
Oh, yeah. No,
You show-
I've
you
never,
show up to
ever...
work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Iris,
And
they'll.
shift work.
Hey, Iris has like a legitimate question.
Are you picking up my blinking? I'm trying to send you Morse code, man.
Iris, as soon as we finish them, they will be on the website.
Yeah. Carrie.
Hopefully this week.
Yes.
Instead of, yeah.
Do you not
You
feel
guys
safe?
have been gone.
Thank you, Jared. Do you not feel safe?
I feel like I could get punched at any moment.
I'm not going to punch you.
No?
No.
All right. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them up there. Any question, pretty much at this point, is fair game. If you're afraid to ask your question, that's on you. All right. Mini Donkey, where's Leonard at? If you on the just a couple days ago, right? I talked about Leonard. Leonard actually got moved across the road for safekeeping. Ethel's close to having her foal. We also have Pepper, who's the new goat, and we're not sure how Leonard would deal with all that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leonard and Ethel had been staying in the barn because of Pepper, like once Pepper started going outside. So Leonard's across the road.
Right.
Yeah. And there was a short. You made a whole short,
I did.
all 56 seconds or something. What's the recipe for lemon drops?
Over here. Lemon drop.
What kind? Lemon vodka.
Yeah, lemon vodka. We used
A splash of triple sec. Bubbly
lemon-
water
bubbly water.
and lemon juice.
Yep.
And we bought this really fancy lemon drop rim stuff. It's real sticky. But we bought that at the liquor store. It's got sugar, lemon zest. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, moving right along. If you have any
Oh,
questions, like I
Alicia
said,
got her
feel free to ask
calendar. Good.
Yay,
Who did?
Alicia.
Oh,
She
very cool.
ordered-
Circled the
She ordered during the Patreon.
24-hour live stream.
Oh, that was
thing for
fast.
it.
Well,
Was that
yeah.
last weekend?
Yeah, and then I did all the work this week.
Yeah, you did.
Without
You nailed
Carrie.
it.
Circled that?
You did. You did great.
Do we have Rainier beer?
I'm not on me. I've seen it.
We can buy it here.
Do we have Rainier?
Yeah, you can buy Rainier.
We can buy it here.
All right. Look at you living dangerously.
I know,
Craig
right?
Thomas that writes the. Excuse me.
Craig Thomas.
I don't know who that is.
He's a writer from Buffalo.
Longmire?
Yeah. Longmire drinks Rainier beer.
Oh.
Oh, well, good for him. I did see a question here. Somebody asked if we managed to get the new B team rounded up. We did. I didn't film a lick of it, but Lincoln, actually, I should have filmed it.
And Bean.
Lincoln and Bean helped me get the new B team in. We've got them. If you go to our website, you can check out the webcams. There is now, actually, there's 6 steers, well, 5 steers, 1 heifer in the A team.
Well, there
Hold on.
were 2 heifers.
No. And in the B team, there's 3 steers and 3 heifers.
I thought there's.
And then number 4 is in there as well.
I thought
right
there's.
now.
Isn't there 2 heifers in the A team?
I don't think so. Maybe there is. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. Either there's a bunch of cows, and you can see them on the webcams. We go out and feed them every single morning. My truck is parked over there because I'm too lazy to
Yeah.
bring it
Are you
back
gonna
over.
bring that back?
Eventually. I don't know. You know what? I actually debated just leaving the trailer there, because next time I need the trailer will be to haul out the A team. Or no, I might need to take pigs before that.
Pigs.
Pigs will go next. So yeah, we'll bring the trailer over. Mark asked if we'd ever thought about sheep. Man, I think about them all the time. It's a horrible, horrible habit. Mostly when I'm trying to fall asleep, I count them. They're always going through my head. We did have sheep. Gilbert had sheep when we first came to the ranch in 2008. Gilbert had sheep all the way up until 2012, and then we stopped having sheep.
And then Gilbert passed.
Gilbert did
in
pass
the
away.
spring of 12,
Correct.
and then the fall of 12.
The sheep went
Gone.
away. You know,
But they're cute.
the lambs are cute.
Sheep are dumb.
Sheep are constantly trying to kill their lambs. Like,
Well, they're trying to kill themselves.
well, that too. They were actually at the other ranch, which Gilbert had at that time, which was north of town, and so there was nobody up there really watching them. And a lot of times, you'd have, this one had twins, this one had twins. You'd come back the next day, and this one has one, and this one has one, and it was really hard to take care of them. I think if they would have
Well-
been closer by, maybe we would have ended up keeping
And
them.
the lamb market's a lot better now. It used to be like nothing, like
Yeah.
$90.
Well, even the wool market, I don't know how it's doing now, but I remember it might have been not long after Gilbert died. A friend of mine had sheep, and they were in Montana, and his dad sold wool, and he got his wool check, and he called the wool house, and he was like, you put an extra zero on this. And they were like, no, the price of wool is like through the roof. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is now. But
I mean, obviously it fluctuates just like cattle do, but it was bad for a long time.
exactly. Koi Madness with a $10 super chat.
you.
Thank you very much. No question involved with that.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
Seems like you have a ton of open heifers. Actually, we ended up with only four open heifers.
Yeah, we were higher than 10%, but
It is what it is. LOL was out there with them. We don't know exactly what happened.
it's partly him,
Probably.
but it's also heifers. Like, they didn't cycle. Like, it can be them just as much. It can be the heifers just as much as it can be a bad bull.
Right.
So,
And I think in years past, we probably would have kept those heifers and tried to breed them back again. But now, with this current business plan, it's very much like they have to be worth something, right? So they go into the feedlot. They're probably worth more than they would have been if they would have had a calf. Maybe not 10 years of calves, but they're still worth something to the ranch.
like, the quicker turnaround, business and income-wise, is to put them into the feedlot.
Yep. All right, here's a question for Erin that comes directly from ranch hand Jeff, who's located in San Francisco, California. I don't know why you put San Francisco, though, because you get annoyed when I say San Francisco. He's actually in Pacifica, California, which is just south of San Francisco. Why do processors...
Wait, you just want to, like, geo-drop his exact location?
Do you want his address? Because I'll give you that if you want to stop by. Why do beef processors ask if the animal being dropped off are less than 30 months old? Erin? Oh, come on. You know the answer to this.
So if you can get T-bones or New Yorks because of spinal fluid.
It has to do with mad cow or something like mad cow.
Carrie, you want to...
Really? You're going to pass this one off?
I don't know the science.
Science.
You can't have T-bones.
Yes.
You can't include
Part of
the spinal column
Yes.
if they're over 30 months.
Yeah.
So you can't
can-
do the T-bones.
If it's under 30 months, you can get a T-bone. If it's over, New Yorks.
There you go. Is that the answer
Yeah.
to the question? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Jeff.
Did you buy Free Martin's twins? No. Thank you, Linda, for the super chat.
Oh, thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. You look very nice in your picture, by the way.
Yeah, some
It
years.
is nice to see the pictures sometimes of
Yeah,
people, and
I
it's like,
like
oh,
them.
that's who I'm dealing with.
Can you scroll?
Up?
Stop.
Whose camper have we seen in the trailer park? That's
I
from
don't know.
William. Actually, that is Jeff's camper. When he left, they brought their camper back after doing some vacationing. A lot cheaper to store. Turns out, a lot cheaper to store your camper on the ranch than it is in San Francisco.
Shocking.
Shocking.
What happens to Pepper? Will you be making him into a weathered buck? Yeah. We need to ban him.
Yeah. You want to take care of that for me?
Nope.
You want to do that, Carrie?
I can.
Of course you can.
I do all the things.
I know, right?
Brian says some years open heifers happen. Yeah. Not like hugely outside of like the normal like breeding rate, but like not like the best year.
No, it wasn't. And it could have been, like you said, it could have been the heifers, could have been the bull.
It could have been us. We could have not put mineral out at the right time. Could have not had the right like mineral plan. Could have been us.
I think
too.
some of our heifers were kind of small too, actually.
Yes.
So there's some of that happened there.
Yeah, they should have had some more feed. Like
Prions take 30 months to manifest in the nervous system. There you go. So Brian knows.
how do I find you all on Patreon? Go to patreon.com and search Our Wyoming Life.
Or go to patreon.com/Our Wyoming Life, which is a really quick way to do it too.
Erin needs an alpaca. Working on that.
She is, oddly enough. Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
See, I just got like confirmation.
So
Make that purchase.
So live streams, honestly, like you guys that show up to live streams, a few hundred of you that get here out of the 250,000 subscribers that we have, you guys are kind of a little bit inside, right? You guys kind of know what's going on. Obviously, the Patreon live streams are a little bit more inside, which get a little bit crazier and a whole lot raunchier. But we actually have a date now. So Keith from Beckart Fencing is going to be back on the ranch in June, and we are going to be doing some so you know how they have like the multi-gender bathrooms or whatever, that you can go in. We're going to be doing some multi-species. I was almost going to say multi-gender, multi-species fencing.
Well, they're multi-gender too.
They are multi-gender. It's a boy-girl field, and it's a multi-species field for the fencing that Keith is going to be doing. And some of the animals that may show up in there possibly could include, this is where you start talking.
An alpaca, some emus,
Right?
a mini donkey, and a baby.
Maybe.
If it
Hopefully.
ever comes
We
out.
hope so.
Some mini cows
Right.
and some goats.
Some goats. Gene, I did get my four-wheeler untangled. Actually, here's the funny thing about that four-wheeler entanglement that I know Erin didn't see it, but did you see it? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I saw it.
Just playing with you. I ended up going in, I cut a bunch of it out in the field, and then I was like...
Oh, did you pick it up?
Yeah, of course I did.
Are you sure?
Yes, I know, because I put it
Because
in
did
the
you pick
dumpster.
it up last fall when I was like, hey, you should pick that up?
Why you gotta call me out?
Why you gotta call me out all the time?
So I cut out most of it, and then I was like, you know what? There's a little bit left on there, but I want to drive it up to the shop so I can take the tire off. Do you need do you need something?
Yes, Patreon auto renew.
It should, yeah. So anyway, I drove up to the shop because I was going to take the tire off to get the rest of it off.
It was.
As I was driving it up to the shop, the rest of it just fell off.
Oh.
I was
Did you pick that up?
I did pick that up too. Yes, I did. I put it in the dumpster.
Hey, was it at the spot that I was like, hey, all this stuff needs cleaned up?
No, it was not anywhere near the spot that you said all this stuff needs to be cleaned up because the cows had drug it 50 feet that way. Nowhere
So it got
near.
stuck on a cow's...
Nowhere near where you said this stuff needs to be picked
So
up.
it got stuck on a cow's foot, a heifer's foot, and she was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Get this off.
Oddly enough, that's exactly what the four-wheeler did too. The four-wheeler was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Weird world. Are you sure you want to be here? Because I honestly, I kind of feel like this whole thing has gone off the rails.
I would be
Did
here
you-
watching on my phone, so.
But on your phone, you could be like, first of all, you could curse a lot more.
Joe, we do need mini Highlanders and a mini White Park.
I'm all for a Galloway cow.
Yeah, that's cool too.
One of those two.
Yeah.
Carrie's trying to find us 3
Yep.
3 what?
mini cows.
Oh, mini cows? Okay.
Yep.
We
Judy,
I have a guy.
you have a guy
Yep.
that has mini cows?
Well, he has a hookup.
Oh,
I've
he has a hookup.
I've got things going.
Cool. I got yeah.
Do you want to talk about when calving starts?
Yesterday. Honestly, no.
No, not yesterday. We have no calves.
We have no calves on the ground yet. I don't have my calendar here in front of me, but on
In
the
like 2 weeks.
14th or 16th, I can't remember which day it is. That is the first day, technically, of calving.
Technically any day.
But yeah, it could pretty much start anytime.
Oh, look at your gray hair.
It's not mine. That's so not mine. Where did that come from?
From the fabric. That's a thread.
No, it is not.
Yes, it's part of
Did you snort a little?
So,
Thanks,
Mike,
Carrie.
Yes.
what did I send you today? What link of shopping things did I send you today?
For mini cows?
No.
No,
Drink some water.
Her and Jeff over here have some sort of conspiracy happening. So you sent me ear tags.
From
Amazon?
the poll
Right,
from
yeah.
when we
yeah.
voted
Yeah.
on what color.
We
picked-
voted
we-
on that?
Yeah, because you watch all the videos. We actually
live
you were in Seattle during that live stream actually.
Oh.
So you have an app.
I have a free pass.
But yeah, we voted on ear tag color for this year. We came up with purple. We didn't decide if it was black or white numbers, but we'll get there. But you did send, yeah, you did. I didn't order anything, of course. But yeah,
Of
But
course.
we need
Like-
to get them coming because we're going to have calves soon.
Eventually, yeah, we are going to have cows on the ground here before too long. So, very good point. On your way to work tomorrow, can you swing by Thars?
Sure.
Thought you were going to order them off of Amazon.
Well, Thars has them too. We can buy them local, pay twice as much, but support a local business. Do you have any comment on that?
Do what you want.
Todd, that's probably somebody filling water tanks.
There's a flashlight at the A and B team fence. Oh, yeah.
We're all matching. But we all have different colors underneath.
We're all matching? Oh, we are.
We're all wearing
It's like
gray.
very gray around here. Honestly, like
And we matched the couch.
we just blend in. Lots of snow, lots of gray days in the future. We're just dressing for the weather, right?
Someone is walking around outside on live webcam. It's okay. It's all right. If there's someone in the Airbnb, it's okay. It's aliens.
Does he have a weather balloon attached to him at all? Do you have to stop at the port when taking your steers for slaughter since you're crossing state lines? No. We do have a brand inspection that we do that covers us for that trip.
Yeah, we have a brand inspection beforehand, and then they verify at Sturgis.
Correct.
Yeah. What about beefalo? Well, we'd have to have buffalo, and they require like a lot bigger fence.
Did you see that? There was somebody sent it to me. It must have been coming off Facebook or TikTok or one of those other social media things, where a herd of, well, it wasn't a herd. It was a few cows had escaped from a rancher and went and incorporated themselves into a buffalo herd. It was actually kind of cool.
I did not see that.
Yeah. Oh, there's an order. Can you go grab that, Carrie?
Sure.
It appears that Mike is taking a butt kick.
I know, you're just having a rough life.
It's a horrible life.
Around here, mini cows bring a premium for freezer beef.
Really? Would a mini cow... This is
Really?
probably
Like
twisted.
they're gonna be like tiny.
But
tiny
would a mini
little
cow
guys.
be...
Hey, look, you sold a wild rig. Good job, Carrie.
Would a mini cow be more tender?
No,
No?
I don't know. I don't have any mini cows.
Has anybody
Can
ever...
I can't test this for science.
All right.
I haven't had one science.
Oh, speaking of which, speaking of science, Curtis, who delivers our dry ice, which, by the way, if you have ordered
Hey,
beef...
thank you, Timothy.
Oh, thanks, Tim. Tim has actually... Tim won a beef package from us a few months ago. Sent him a free beef package. Tim, tell people how awesome it is, because I'm going to start talking about beef here in a second.
Was that the right Tim, Carrie?
Yes, it is the right. I know what I'm talking about. Pretty sure. Anyway, thank you, Chef, for saying nothing, and $10 to boot.
Thank you.
We have dry ice in stock now, and Curtis, our dry ice delivery dude, who's pretty cool, dropped off 1,000 pounds of dry ice this week. So if you have a beef or pork order that's been kind of hanging out, in fact, Carrie, can you grab the stack of beef and pork orders and bring them over here so I can flash them in front of people like a stack of $100 bills? If you've been waiting for your beef or pork order, it is on the way. You guys are planning on starting to ship tomorrow, correct?
But you're not going to do anything?
Look at
It's
these.
gonna help too.
Look at this ridiculousness. This is
They can't even tell.
this is a stack of your guys' beef and pork orders that are waiting.
Here.
Can you hold this?
Yeah.
That are waiting to go out. I'm gonna shuffle through it like a
Like,
Scarface.
can you make it rain? No, don't do
No, don't do that. We'll never find them again.
Please don't do that.
Yeah. See, I can't even flip through. Like, that's crazy. Look at all these orders, guys. This is insane.
You're
That's
doing
awesome.
You're
Thank you.
you're doing a really bad job shuffling.
I can't shuffle. They're like stuck together anyway. But we did have an issue because we had snow and closed roads and everything else. So thank you very much for your guys' patience that you've
Yes.
waited this long for your beef or pork order to ship out.
Yeah.
If you've been thinking about ordering beef or pork from the ranch, do it, because orders are going out tomorrow and on Tuesday, and we'll be able to get those out to you right away. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah, we're actually we have enough orders that we're out of liners. So we ordered liners. They're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Correct. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Dan, my good friend back in Wisconsin, had some mini beef in his freezer, not marbled as I'd like. That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we would just get like mini cows for pets.
Yeah. Where is the poll? Doesn't show in the chat. Well, I closed the
Is it
poll.
over?
It's
Yeah.
over, so it must have popped up somewhere in there. I think it was 93%. No, 94% said Carrie should stay. 6% said
didn't
we
you do
should
an-
kick her off the island.
Did you do an Nothing. Never mind.
Do you want to do another poll?
Nope.
Does anybody have any ideas for other polls? This is something we just figured out here on YouTube live stream, that we can ask polls of our audience. So if there's anything you would like to know, just ask us if you have a question. But if there's a question you would like to ask of the corral, the ensemble that is here watching, feel free to to let us know, and we'll throw it up as a poll. So, $400,000 at the stock show? Holy smokes, for a winning steer.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Patrick said, I just went to order some bacon and there were no shipping options for my address.
Okay.
Very
so
odd.
Here's the thing. First
So
of all,
odd. Explain.
here, when you click on the main page and you're going to order beef and pork, there is a video there that will explain to you how it works. We have a minimum order and we have a maximum order. So anywhere between 8 to 12 pounds, and you can get your package sent to you. If you're just ordering bacon, and of course it doesn't equal, unless you're ordering 8 pounds of bacon, which would be awesome, make yourself very happy, it's not going to work. So you have to be between 8 and 12 pounds to be able to ship it to you. The reason behind that is we want to make it as economical as we can for everybody involved. Shipping one package of bacon is going to cost $30 to ship you a package of bacon. That's just stupid. So we want you guys to be able to order enough to make it work. And that's how that works, between 8 and 12 pounds. Right now, that's what is the most economical for all of us involved, to be able to ship it to you and make it worth your while. So unfortunately, we can't sell just one package of bacon and be able to send it to you.
Right. Yeah. It's, we have to buy a box. We have to buy a liner, like a dry ice. Like it's not like regular ice. It doesn't work like regular ice. It doesn't melt over. It does melt over an extended period of time, but it's more about like oxygen exposure rather than temperature. Can't ship to P.O. boxes because it's UPS.
Good job. Big Lebowski there.
Yeah, we're gonna ship tomorrow and Tuesday. We'll get everything out. But yeah, you have to order 8 pounds. We're looking at a bigger box. We got samples.
We do, and that's kind of that ball's in your court. But yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a bigger box so you can ship upwards of like 20 pounds, ish. I don't know.
Right.
We never did like.
We have the box. We haven't done anything with them. Let's say that.
Yes, it's frozen. Frozen and comes with dry ice in it. The dry ice will be gone, but like it's frozen solid.
Right. What does Sturgis Meats do with the cowhide? As of right now, nothing. They actually pay to have them destroyed. They have nobody who's interested. Do you know anybody that does like leather working or anything? I don't know why I asked you this question, but maybe you would know.
I think the neighbor Michelle does some leather work.
There you go. Maybe she would be interested in buying cowhides. They don't have anybody to sell cowhides to. No. So if you don't have anybody to sell them to, what are you going to do with them? I'm not going to tan them. So it would have to be somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, they have to get tanned before they can be made into a product. So.
Yep. Tanner, it is frozen solid. All the beef and pork is frozen solid when it's shipped to you. And it's shipped with dry ice, so it stays frozen and solid all the way to you. Right?
Yeah.
We hope so.
That's the idea.
Right. We, unlike Kansas City Steaks, who does free ship. Here's the thing: free shipping is one of those things that'll catch you every time. We actually have a cost for shipping. That is the cost that it costs us to ship it to you through UPS. So we're not making a dime off of shipping. When you look at like Kansas City Steaks or those other companies that do free shipping, they're making money, trust me. And the price of your steak is rolled in. You're still paying for shipping. So
yeah, I mean same thing with Amazon and everybody. Like it's just built into the product.
Right. We don't build shipping cost into the product. We do build the cost of the box, the cost of the dry ice, and the cost of the liner into the product. However, shipping is not built in.
Yeah. I mean that stuff is the same for everyone. Mm-hmm. Whereas like shipping, it's different.
Yeah. The Big Lebowski there has a good idea. Free dog bones with every large order. We have dog bones coming out our ears. We need bigger dogs. We have a lot of dog bones. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, every time I get beef processed, I can say I want 50 pounds, I want 100 pounds, I want 1,000 pounds, like whatever we have room for. I can say that's how many dog bones we need.
Right. Let's see. John Hall there says he's whimpering like a wronged puppy. I miss Bean actually doing cow dog work. She was trying. Trust me. She definitely tries. There will not be normally we'd put out a video on Monday. We kind of ran into a couple roadblocks today, mostly snow.
Mostly I went to brunch too.
Yeah, that's off my whole day.
Tuesday.
But we're going to be filming tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get Bean to come out and help me sort some cows tomorrow.
She doesn't help.
She thinks she helps. You've seen her try to work cows.
Yeah, she's a great dog. She's a great kid dog. I'll show you a picture.
Oh, is that what you're looking for? A picture?
Yeah, a picture of a Bean.
Easy, we're trying to work on a... Go back up.
How far?
7 years.
Ranch Roundup?
Yep.
You're working on the Ranch Roundup? I ain't working on it.
Maybe not this year, but we are trying.
We've tossed around the idea of Ranch Roundup, of bringing it back.
You know, here's the thing about Ranch Roundup.
Do you want to talk about Bean?
Sure, talk about Bean.
There's Bean. Oh, wrong way. There's Grace. This is Bean. This is... I mean, that's just Bean, right? Like, she loves her kids.
She's a great kid dog.
She's codependent.
She's just a cuddle dog. Yeah, that's exactly what she is.
She loves Grace.
So here, going back to the Ranch Roundup thing, like Ranch Roundup we did for 3 years in a row. Honestly, turned into a lot of work and everything else involved. But we have a farm store on the ranch that you can come visit anytime you want. We don't have to set up a special day for you to come and hang out. Like, you can come visit the farm store anytime you want. You can meet Carrie. You can get her autograph. You can get your picture taken with her any day of the week. I don't know where the hell I'll be.
He does a farm tour every day.
I do a farm tour every single day of the week.
In the summer.
In the summer from, is it Labor Day that comes first or Memorial Day? Memorial Day to Labor Day.
I've tried to teach you this.
I can never remember that. I don't know why.
A lot of people have trouble with that.
Which one aren't you supposed to wear white after?
Memorial Day.
No.
Labor Day.
See? Gotcha. She said Labor Day.
You can't wear white after Labor Day. It's wintertime.
Okay. Right. Fine.
Whatever. If you come to the ranch and you want a tour, we can do that. It happens during the summertime. During the summertime. Yes. During the summertime. But there's lots of options. Even if we never have a Ranch Roundup again, which we probably will, knowing Carrie will probably have one the day after tomorrow.
I was told not this summer.
Oh, were you? Oh, who told you that?
Boss.
Yeah, you can come hang out with us. There's definitely ways that you can make that happen. So,
May equals Memorial Day. Thank you, Jared.
Aw, Jared.
Can you remember that now?
Probably.
Not.
They both start with the letter W. I got it. Little Fear, Mike, what belt size do you wear so I can make you a belt? I have a 32-inch waist. I don't know if that makes any difference.
Yep.
Is that what your belt size is? Make it like a 36, just in case I have breakfast. All right.
Oh, it snorted me.
Doesn't the camera put on 10 pounds?
Michelle, I do. Does what she wants. Absolutely.
Why don't we call it lawn maintenance? Why don't we do it in the wintertime?
Well, it's cold.
It is cold, and the snow blows. And honestly, like in the wintertime,
there's a drift this high to get into the shop.
There is. It's stupid ridiculous.
It's taller than that tonight.
It's getting bigger too. But yeah, wintertime. Let me take a break.
That only pertains to white shoes.
Jared does what he wants.
That only pertains to white shoes?
I wear white shoes.
Kate says.
I wear white. I have white shoes on.
Those are gray.
They have white in them.
Either way.
Jared says he wore white today.
We do what we want.
I never wear white. White on a ranch is just bad because white will be brown by the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you gotta put your muck boots on.
Yeah.
You need a much better cattle dog, like a couple of Australian shepherds.
I think that.
Don't disagree.
I'm not saying anything against our kids or whatever, but like, if we get a dog, it's going to become a kid's dog in like a half a day, probably is all it's going to take. Like, it doesn't take long. And we even thought about, remember when we got Bean, we were like, should we make her a shop dog? Oh, no, that didn't happen. It's just,
Until the
is what it
kids
is.
are bigger, you need a kid dog.
And I'm a sucker.
You are.
I'm like, let all the things come in the house.
Why don't
Let
you
them
tell-
do what they want.
So Bean is good for some things.
Oh, she's an amazing dog.
What did Bean do yesterday that surprised us all?
Well, she chased a feral cat into the house.
She chased a barn cat.
A feral cat.
She herded a feral cat in through our front door somehow.
Well, Grace opened the door.
Well, she thought she was opening the door for the dog. The dog brought the cat in.
Well,
I think.
the dog was at the door quivering, and I was like, oh my God, she's going to poop all over the floor.
What?
Well, I was like, oh my God.
Inside or outside?
Inside. I was like, oh my God, she has to go to the bathroom so bad. She's shaking.
Been there. Keep going.
And
This is where your story ends.
she went outside, chased a feral cat in the house.
Then the feral cat goes and hides underneath the couch.
Yeah.
Was it really a feral cat, though? It has a name.
Because you
Does
name.
it? Because you name every single cat that lives out here. I don't even know.
Not all of them.
You not only name all the barn cats, you rename the other cats. So I can't even keep track of who's who anymore.
Well, you
She-
knew me
you know
before
how
you
I-
hired me.
You know how I use Cattle Max, which is the program that I use to keep track of cows? She has Cat Max, which keeps track of all of her cats.
I don't need that.
No.
I have it here.
All right, so what was the name of the cat that came in the house?
That was Pippi. Long stockings. It wasn't Boots, because Boots has shorter stockings.
Okay. So Pippi Longstockings
Yeah.
comes in the house, hides underneath the couch. Now, we have a feral cat in the house with the crazy dog and a bunch of other cats that are not really supposed to be here, but they're here. So we take all the other cats and just stash them into random rooms and closets and wherever else we can stick them. And then I flipped over the couch. We had kids running defense at different areas throughout the house to try to herd this cat back out the door.
We just opened the sliding door.
Correct. How did that work?
Great. The cat's
It
not
was
in the
awesome.
house.
Just lickety split right out the door. It was cool. No, it did ended up making it out, but
Yeah.
it wasn't lickety split.
No, Pippi is not an orange tabby. Pippi's gray with white boots.
Long.
Long.
Because Pippi long stockings. She's got long stockings.
Might be a boy.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch her. I have no idea. But
Can't you just follow them around and see which bathroom they go in?
I probably could. But I've got other things to do.
Do you really? You have enough time to name all the cats.
Well, that's after hours, like no sleep kind of things.
So we've got. Do you want to run through the names of the outdoor cats really quick, just so when they show up in videos,
That
people
I
know?
can think of.
Yeah, why don't you?
So the Siamese cat that's white with the gray tabby face.
Oh gosh,
that's
she's gonna
May,
describe them.
right?
Right.
The orange tomcat that had the mark on its neck from fighting. That's Rocky. The black cat that looks like the indoor cat that is Midnight. That's Twilight, because they have Midnight in the house.
It is a circus.
It is kind of a circus.
Then there's long hair orange cat.
Yeah, he has a name that we can't say out loud.
Yeah.
Mr. Sarah.
Yeah, we have Mr. Sarah, Mrs. Sarah.
Yeah.
I
Boots.
probably can't name all of them. There's Boots. There's Little Boots. There's Pippi.
Zag.
Yeah, I have Ziggy. Its brother's name is Zag. Yeah, I probably can't name them all right now.
Eventually, I had somebody ask me during the last video if we had a family tree for all of our cows. I said, hell no, we got a family tree for all the cats though, so we're doing good. No video because if I had somebody just follow me around with a camera all day, we could have content for a
Well,
month.
but it was craziness.
It was craziness. That's the whole point. Colin asked if the fence jumper got calmed down. Well, kind of. I mean,
Yeah,
he's-
what's the plan? What's
I
number
don't
4?
have- I need to have a conference with my team
Okay.
about what to do about this. Do we let him out and see what he does? If he jumps the fence again, then what do we do? Carrie said I should hobble him, but I was like, you know, if you ever seen Misery, that looks really painful.
No, not like that. Rope hobbles. Like
Oh.
you put on a horse.
That sounds like a pain in the butt too, though.
Not really. You put them on their front legs.
Okay.
And they can't jump.
How about a cat video?
A cat video?
Yeah.
All right. That would be exciting.
William.
I like that, William.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So, today, just to recap, wild rags. Carrie makes them with her own little hands. Erin cuts them out with her own razor knife thingy. What is that thing called?
Oh no. Rotary cutter.
Rotary cutter. That's right.
Yeah, we're not gonna make a cat video. It's not that interesting.
I don't know. Herding cats is always interesting. But we also have dry ice in stock. So if you are looking to order beef or pork, it is now available on the website. And you can order, and it'll be shipped out on Monday or Tuesday. Number 4 is not big enough quite for the B team. I actually weighed him when he came through. He was like 650 pounds or so. We usually like him to be about 800 pounds when they come in. Although he is in with the B team right now, so who knows what's going to happen there.
We just need to. You need to plow a lot.
She starts out with we.
I said you.
You corrected yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not big enough.
Yeah. Something's got to be done.
Yeah.
Jared.
I don't see
He's
it.
just having trouble.
He has butter and orange
juice.
juice in his washing machine now.
Might clean it out. What?
I wouldn't recommend putting those together. Stop doing that.
All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up things for us today. We do appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Carrie, thank you for coming and being a part of our circus. One of Gilbert, my father-in-law's favorite things to say was the ranch was throw a tent over the place and let's call it a circus. And that's exactly what it has become tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe. Follow along as we explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. You can do it right here on the Beyond the Ranch channel. We're just over 12,000 subscribers on this channel. Of course, 255,000 subscribers on the other. If you find yourself not subscribed and not getting notifications, make sure you hit that little bell button when you do subscribe so that you get notified when new videos come out. Erin has become the TikTok queen of the ranch. And if you're not following us on TikTok, you can find out what Erin's doing every single day of the week. What did you post today?
Pepper.
Pepper, the bouncing goat.
Yeah, he's super cute.
How long before you start your own social media?
I've got enough stuff going on. I'm support personnel for you guys.
Support personnel. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. No video tomorrow. Hopefully a video on Tuesday as long as everything goes well. We're all hoping that, the rail yard's closed. Thank you, guys. Take her easy. We'll see you next time. Oh, thanks to our moderators. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us and
Thank
not
you.
banning us from our own
Thanks
channel.
for letting me